People love saying they can always tell when it comes to trans people, but oftentimes they get it wrong. Why is that? I personally believe the reason that people who claim that they can always tell actually can't always tell when someone is trans is because those type of people have one singular image in their mind of what a trans woman actually is. A lot of these people view of a trans person is either one of these. Either it's a caricature of a trans person, which you probably know what I'm talking about, the drawings and memes you usually see on Twitter/X that are constantly posted by transphobic people or people who are anti-trans. Or the second option of what they think a trans person is someone who is very, very, very early on in their transition, like they only started transitioning like a week ago. Most anti-trans people think all trans people look like one of the two options, which the second option is what really gets me, because do these people not realize that most trans people don't stay looking like that forever? And after like a few years, sometimes even a few months, in some cases, they end up looking very different. One thing I've also noticed about these anti-trans people who say they can always tell is that they have a very strict mindset when it comes to gender expression. Like they believe men dress one way, women dress another, and it's usually like this very old-timey view of it, like, oh, all women have long hair and only wear dresses and wear faces full of makeup and like to cook and bake and stuff like that, and all men have short hair and wear suits all the time and are like big and strong and sorry. But yeah, they have that type of mindset when it comes to gender expression. So that's why when they see a guy like me who's just feminine, they immediately assume, oh, you're trans, you're trying to be a woman, you're trying to be a woman. It's like, no, I'm just a feminine gay guy. Like, I'm not trans in the slightest. In fact, I don't think I've even said I was trans as a joke now that I think about it. But yet, for some reason, people online and sometimes in person swear up and down I am, just because I'm feminine and wear feminine clothes. Which, side note, that kind of brings me to another point, how like they swear up and down that trans women are reducing femininity to just wigs, dresses, and like makeup. But like, y'all do that too. Like, y'all think just because I wear wigs and feminine things that I'm trying to be a woman or trans. So it's like you're also reducing femininity to that, but yet you're getting mad at, you know what, another topic. But yeah, that's my theory as to why people who say they can always tell usually get it wrong. It's because they're using a standard that technically is not the standard, and they're too bigoted to understand that not every single trans person looks the same, and trans people are not a monolith, just like most groups are not a monolith.